We are group PG11 and our project is called No Code InfluxDB UI for time series data visualization. This has been developed by Tran, Hiramandu, Mas and myself Vinith as part of the software engineering project at the University of Adelaide. While InfluxDB is one of the most powerful databases for time series data, it requires deep technical knowledge of flex queries. Such users, typically managers or analysts who are non-technical, cannot effectively extract insights or visualize their data. While there are tools such as Grafana, they introduce steep learning curves and configuration challenges. Our solution is a web-based no-code interface that allows anyone to connect to InfluxDB, import data through drag and drop, and build visualization by simple point and click actions. And our platform serves three major user groups. Data analysts who need fast insights without coding. Their aim is fast data exploration and visualization. Engineers deploy and manage sensor networks that require real-time performance and metric monitoring. Project managers managing several projects who need to share live dashboards with stakeholders to maintain transparency. Organization admins can create and manage the workspace while team members work on shared data. Individual users are free to explore and personalize their dashboards. Now let's consider a practical use case. Environmental monitoring on campus. An engineer deploys 50 air quality sensors across the campus, each recording temperature, humidity, and carbon monoxide levels. The challenge is handling 1,000 points of data in CSV format and generating a dashboard within minutes. This solution simply requires the engineer to drag and drop the data file, choose metrics, and immediately display interactive charts with no need to write the codes.
Hi everyone, this is Maz, and I'm going to be showcasing the product. So first off, users can register their accounts, which authenticates them with Grafana and Influx. And after we log in, we see the dashboard screen. There's a demo panel just for viewing. Here we see our no-code query builder. We select the bucket, we select measurements, we select the field. You can select date range, you can select the filter tags to create a visualization. After saving the visualizations, we can switch between organization or personal workspace, which allows you to keep your organization and personal work separate. All the charts are interactive. You can zoom, pan, and move the charts as you need. Then we come to the hierarchy section, where the users can manage their projects. They can create folders and tags and measurements and custom fields within these folders. They can it makes it easier to organize data, and it makes large data sets easier to manage. We can create two different projects within the same workspace, within different workspaces. Obviously, if this was to be used by an organization, they have multiple projects going on, and using our hierarchy system, they can actually organize their projects better. Next thing we'll move on to is the import function. So we can import files into our bucket directly from the dashboard. We don't need to go to Influx to import a CSV file. We can just drag and drop a CSV file and the system will create a bucket, or you can also upload to an existing bucket and upload the data. The users can create a new dashboard and visualize a different set of data as per their requirements. And finally, the users can also create another sheet in order to divide data and work on different data in a different sheet at the same time. And that pretty much wraps up our system. And now I will hand over the control to my teammate. Thank you.
Before we dive into the technical side, let's see how the system actually delivers values. We built 5 core user stories, each reflecting real user needs, from quick data import to seamless team collaboration. Together, they show how we turn complex data workflows into something simple, secure, and intuitive. Let me demonstrate the 5 stories. The first user story, quick data import without technical knowledge. Previously, uploading data to InfluxDB required creating buckets, formatting live protocols, and writing API calls. Now user just drag and drop a CSV file. The system create a bucket, validate data, and convert it automatically. Behind the scenes, Laravel handle the process via Influx API and append user ID to avoid naming conflicts. The second user story visualization builders. Most data visualization tools require scripting or manual configuration. That's a challenge for non-developers. In our system, users just select options from drop-down buckets, measurements, and field. Within seconds, a Grafana panel is rendered directly in the dashboard. The backend automatically generates the Flux query, handle token authentication, and communicate with the Grafana API to render a live visualization panels in real time. The third user story workspace isolation. In real organizations, data privacy is crucial. A user private workspace should never mix with shared organizational data. Each user can switch between personal and organization workspaces. Personal data is visible only to them. Organization dashboards are shared among team members. We isolate data using distinct InfluxDB organizations and tokens. Laravel middleware checks user role before any API access, ensuring complete separation. The fourth user story hierarchies. When managing hundreds of sensors across multiple buildings, remembering measurement names becomes impossible. Our dashboard lets users build a hierarchical tree from building to room to sensor. They just click through the levels and the system autofills the relevant fields and queries. The hierarchy metadata is stored in MySQL, linked to influx measurements. It makes large-scale system easy to navigate even for non-technical stakeholders. The fifth user story, collaboration. Teams often need to work on the same dashboard together, but asset control is tricky. Our platform allows multiple users to view and edit shared dashboards simultaneously. Permissions ensure they only see what they are allowed to. Roles-based asset control is managed in Laravel, while updates instantly through Grafana API, so changes appear in real time for all team members.
Hello, my name is Samantha, and I'll be talking about what feature that could be implemented for our app in the future. So one of the most important feature that I find that should be implemented is consistent auto refresh. At the moment, we did implement the auto refresh, but it's only for like the query builder. So if you want to look at live data, especially utilizing the hierarchy feature, you need to manual refresh. So this feature should ensure that there is like a settings for the user to configure where it auto refresh for you. Otherwise, if the user doesn't want to, it's also possible. The second one is also important as well. It will be about the calculation engine where it allows the user to look at like derived metrics and the averages of like derivative. So the calculation engine did get implemented through the backend for us, but because of time constraint, we didn't manage to implement calculation engine UI on the front end. The third one is the mobile responsiveness for our app. At the moment, is totally built for desktop only. Though like it didn't get mentioned in the project requirement that we need to implement it so that it could be migrated toward the mobile side. But I think this is quite useful. Let's say in the future, who knows? They want to migrate toward mobile. It's possible, and this is why I want to mention that this is one of the feature that should be implemented, which is the responsiveness of our UI. So that's conclude for like my topic. The conclusion for this presentation as well. So we try our best to implement the feature so that our app is as user friendly as possible. So yeah, thank you for listening to our presentation.